Alright guys, so I wanted to get on here and give you guys a little update. I went in service for a couple of weeks and I wanted to let you guys know how that went. There was a lot of noticeable changes out there. When you're on the road, a lot of people use downtime to, do things. So with all this COVID-19 going on, there's no sit-down restaurants, there's no movie theater, there's just a lot of stuff that's shut down because of that. Going to truck stops, they've got the spots on the floor marked off to keep the 6 feet in between customers in line. Many people wearing masks and gloves. Seen people even Lysoling their feet before they got back into their vehicles. I heard that somebody mentioned that they do that for their pets and whatnot. Yeah, a lot of people taking precautions, a lot of people taking this serious, and it's definitely put an entirely different vibe out there. As I mentioned in the video before, also, I had a couple places that had a questionnaire as far as concerning the COVID-19. Had one place that took my temperature. So definitely a lot of noticeable differences out there at the moment, and that also translates over into the freight. So my expectations when I went in service, my goal was that if I could do 1,200 miles, I would be content. That would be the minimum I was hoping to get by going back into service. And so I went in service on Wednesday the 9th. I got a run pretty quick for 974 miles. So it's like, oh wow, this is nice. This is a good way. I get one run for the week and 974 miles. So I was definitely pleased with that. So Friday starts the new week. Again, this whole pay week did very well. I did a total of 2,754 miles on 4 runs. So I was like, wow, man, I'm just getting, and I know I'm getting lucky because it was direct customer call-ins, and it was nothing was off of the bid board. And during all this, I'm also paying attention to the groups, the Facebook groups of other expediting groups and our own Facebook group. So you could see a lot of people really struggling, and I was very fortunate to have that week. So I finished that off, and ended up in Florida on Thursday. And so now Friday starts off my new week. I give it all day Friday in Florida because we had a couple of people up in Georgia and there was a lot of people clustered up there, so I just figured there was no sense in moving. Normal freight lanes aren't normal anymore, so I wasn't going to take the chance in moving just to go up there and end up sitting and then having to move again. So I stuck it out in Florida for all of Friday. So then Friday night, I decided I'm going to head all the way to the office. So I deadheaded 1,150 some odd miles back to Arkansas, to the office in Arkansas, because we have customers that's close there that got a better chance of getting run. So used the weekend to move out there, hoping to take the back roads and get something in the back roads, just kind of being out there where nobody is and just try to get a shot in the dark, get lucky, and it didn't happen. Great drive out that way, very comfortable, relaxing drive, but no luck on freight. So I end up at the office on Sunday afternoon. Monday, all day Monday goes. As far as during the day, nothing. That night I got a run, just a little short run, and ended up with one more run after that. So for that pay week, I ended up with 870 miles on 2 runs. And I delivered that run Tuesday night, late Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning. So, and that was up in East Moline, Illinois, near Davenport, and not too awful far from Chicago. So when I unload, I'm told there's already one Barrett driver there in the East Moline area. There's one driver in Chicago. So I'm kind of screwed on where to go. It's late, I'm tired, so I just went ahead and just went like 30 miles down the road to a truck stop, chilled out there. Gave it all day Wednesday, nothing. Gave it half of the day, a little more than half of the day on Thursday. Checked in, same driver, still in the same places. So I just called it quits at that point. My granddaughter was her first birthday was the next day anyhow. I was 500 miles from home, so I shot home, man. So for the week, or for the entire time I was out, rather, which was basically roughly 15, 16 days, I did 4,598 miles. So where I was hoping to get 1,200 miles a week, I did above that I'm extremely thankful for that. Uh, now I'm with the dilemma of, do I go back in service on Monday or Tuesday? Is it worth it? And it's a dilemma for me. For one, I haven't gotten a stimulus check. I haven't gotten any kind of approval for a loan through SBA. I'm not getting unemployment, so I have nothing coming in at the moment. And I still have bills. Even though I've gotten a lot of things deferred, those deferments end starting in June. June and July, they start coming up again. So those bills are still going to have to be paid, and I have no money being accumulated so to be able to pay those bills. So I'm going to be in a total jam if I don't figure something out somehow, some way. I have applied for the EIDL. There's a few people that have applied for that prior to me filing, and they've received some cash advance. The way I'm understanding it is that they're giving $1,000 per employee that you applied for. So I know one person got $5,000, a couple others got $1,000. So honestly, I don't recall when I filled out the application how many, if I even put in a number of employees or not. I don't know if I put myself as one. I don't know if I added my driver on there. I don't know what I did with that. So I'm not counting on that. As far as the PPP loan, no bank that I have found locally so far is willing to allow me to apply if I do not have a prior business account with them prior to February of 2020. That's the problem I'm running into, because I don't have things running through an LLC. I'm going through my personal name at the moment, using my Social Security and whatnot. So if you don't have a business account, I'm finding it's extremely tough to try to find a place to do the application for PPP. Stimulus check wise, I haven't gotten a return in several years, so I don't have a bank account on file. So it's waiting for snail mail if that's going to come through. So that's my dilemma, is to try to go back in at the moment. So I'm looking more into the unemployment through the government side of it, the up to $600 a week. Ohio has not yet made their website capable of doing the application. They sent out a notification to my email saying that they now have it, but I went online and it's saying they still don't have it set up. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or if they're just giving misinformation. I don't know what's going on. So I'm trying to apply for that. Hopefully a lot of you guys have done that and are having some success with that, because especially after being out there, it's tough. So just keep trying, man. Just everybody keep doing what you got to do. Stay diligent and stay on top of this process with all these things, and hopefully something will come through for each of you. But that's it for now, man. I just want to give you guys an update of how everything's going at the moment with all of that after being out there. So I'm going to jump off here. I'm at home. Go inside, chill out. All right, well, that'll do it, man. That's about it. I just want to give you guys an update, man. I'll holler at you guys later. Be safe.